Hi everyone. Third-party due diligence is on the rise due to recent breaches at external vendors. As a DPO managing the data protection management program, how do you know the answers to the following questions? Which departments are using third-party vendors? Which of these vendors are outside the country? Which departments do not have a contract in place with their outsourced party? Have the contracts been reviewed to cover data protection? How are the departments transferring data to the third party? And many more. The challenge is, how long would you take to find answers to these? What if I can show you with clear metrics arising just from your data protection management program or DPMP exercise with just a few clicks? Let's start. Do you know how many third parties are involved in your various processes across the entire organization? In the dashboard of the process mapping exercise of the DPMP, you would be able to zoom in on the processes that have third parties but not listed. You can see that there are no third party suppliers identified here. Clicking on the bar opens up a table showing the three records. The DPO can easily identify the processes involving the disclosure of personal data. It is then a simple matter to update the missing names of the third parties working with the respective departments. Same can be done for the one that just states IT vendor. So DPOinBOX helps the data protection officer prioritize the review where it is important to clearly identify the names of third-party suppliers, where user departments maintain the data inventory and data mapping so that there is accountability, especially if faced with the unfortunate situation of incidences or breaches. Then you would want to know, are there contracts in place with all these outsourced parties? Looking at this dashboard, the DPO can immediately focus on the contract status that shows blank or I do not know or not available and no. And if contracts are present, have the contracts been reviewed to cover data protection? Again, the focus is immediately brought to the blank I do not know, not applicable, and no. Clicking on the individual bars reveal the departments that have the contracts with the third party vendors but have not been reviewed. Then there might be some vendors outside your country's jurisdiction. The tool provides the dashboard, the ones that are under blank, and the countries um, that do not have data protection law, or countries that do not have data protection laws that provide equivalent protection as compared with the local law, are areas of immediate focus for the DPO. The DPO can then look at the contracts and see if there are clauses that are binding them to your country's jurisdiction. Not only that, the tool gives an overview of the mode of how data is being transferred to them. The DPO can check with the departments if they have sufficient safeguards while doing the transfer. Safeguards can be encryption, password protection of the files, using only a cloud based drive that is managed by the IT department, and so on. The DPO can then review the IT policy of the organization to ensure that safeguards are being put in place. As you can tell, having the right metrics like these helps the DPO identify key areas in their due diligence and can zoom in into the important issues with these third parties. These are intelligent analytics arising from just data inventory and process mapping already done as part of your data protection management program, thus saving you time. In another video, we show how DPOs can quickly help stakeholders aggregate risks to be managed with corporate controls to be built into policies. Watch out for the risk management segment or join us for the DPOinBOX Academy sessions. You can sign up for a trial account at DPOinBOX.com. You can also visit serviceworks.com for a 2-day program that guides the DPO on using this tool effectively for demonstrating accountability. Thank you for your attention. Bye for now.